Hey, yo, it's your boy Casual Rail with the Silent A podcast. And man, we back with another one and a quick one at that. Yo, hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe, man. We appreciate all the love and we're growing quick. And for this one, we're getting straight into it. Welcome to the row. Yeah, welcome to Death Row, aka Riyahd season, aka Come Find Out season, aka Big Turkey Allergy, aka The Lion. Yeah, Canelo Alvarez has finally signed on to the Riyahd season and finally getting down with Big Turkey. What do we think about this whole news, this whole back and forth, the fiasco between him and Jake Paul, meaning Canelo and Jake Paul, and the fights on and off with, Terrence Bud Crawford or not, and is he coming to Riyadh, and it's finally getting done, and he's finally getting down with the row. We love it. I love it because he's finally got some fights lined up. He's finally got a good schedule lined up, meaning Canelo Alvarez, and he's got some dates, at least proposed dates, and at least one confirmed big fight, meaning Terrence Bud Crawford. It's going to be a hell of a fight and a hell of a boxing match. It won't be a war, in my opinion, but it'll be a good, IQ event. Who's got the better IQ? Who's got the better foot placement? Who's got the better, head movement and working the ring? Who is the ring general in that type of fight? It's going to be the clash of the minds, and it'll be a good scrap while it lasts. And I say while it lasts, honestly, it's going to go all 12. And Canelo should win the fight. Everything points to him winning the fight. But Terrence Bud Crawford, has a sturdy chance and a good chance to take that on. And he's a real one. But this is not a fight prediction for this. We're talking about the deal with Riyadh season. What does this mean to boxing? One thing for sure, it means, Turkey Al-Sheikh is that guy. He's that man. He is the Suge Knight of the division. And he's getting deals done and turning heads. What does this mean for the division going forward, or should I say the sport going forward? It means the notices on deck, PBC, Golden Boy, Top Rank, you name them, all the way down. You promoters and you other businesses got to get in line and get your business together and make sure you're protecting your fighters and making sure you're keeping them active and promoting them well, because Big Turk is coming for them. The May fight for Canelo, that's up in the air. There's a date signed, but no true opponent yet. Honestly, it's probably going to be somebody with a light touch, somebody like the guy that knocked out Jaime Munguia. I believe his name is Sriracha or whatever. Or maybe they'll pull in William Skull and get that undisputed back again. Who knows? Hell, they'll probably dig up somebody like Jamal Charlo, or hell, put me out there. I'll take the bag. But either way, May's going to be a light touch so they don't mess up that big money for the September, 2025 clash out in Las Vegas with him and Terrence Bud Crawford and getting it on. More importantly, we're looking forward all the way to 2026. Yeah, I know it's 2025 and it just got started. But 2026 is going to be big, and it's going to show the worth of this deal. Not that Terrence Bud Crawford and him won't do big numbers, because it'll be an event. And I think Turkey will get a lot of his money back on that. But for the boxing fans and for us and the pound for pound discussions and Hall of Fame discussion and who's ducking who, I think we got to see David Benavidez in 2026, preferred Cinco de Mayo. He's out of it this year. We got it. Good. He's going to hopefully take on the winner of Bivol and Better Biv, later this year. Once that scrap happens, win, lose, or draw, we got to see David Benavidez and Canelo get it done. If Turk is the man he's saying he is, if they the big label now, they the big promotion, they the big dogs in the boxing, in the sport of boxing, I should say, get that scrap done. That's for the boxing fans, and that's the largest fight right now that can be done outside of gimmick fights. There's some gimmicks and some other clashes we can have, but that's the big one. That's the one we've been clamoring for. That is our Floyd Money Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, which is going by the wayside. Hell, it's even just like AJ and Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Now, that one never happened, but people still wanted that fight for the longest times, and if we had given it to them, it would have did massive numbers, and it would have elevated the sport. Don't take that away from us. If they're going to have this 4-fight, deal and lock up Canelo Alvarez for this long, make sure it's worth it. Make sure you get your money's worth. Hell, it's their money. You're spending a lot. I know it's got to be over an 8-figure deal, a healthy 8-figure deal, something similar to what Floyd got out of the likes of Showtime, and then when they moved on over to like Fox. Make sure it's worth it. Make sure the fight fans, get a bang for their buck if we're going to wait 2 years for him to fight on Riyadh season. It's got to be David Benavidez, and then his last fight could be another challenge, probably moving up to either light heavyweight or pulling somebody again in the super middleweight division. Or hell, maybe a middleweight person can come up like a Chris Eubank or somebody like that, even though I really don't want to see that fight, but options are starting to get slim. Canelo has fought a lot of names in the, from light heavyweight to super middleweight, 168 pounds, or even 160. Let's get a return on our investment. Let's make sure we keep the Riyahd season popping and make sure those names are healthy and lock in Canelo's legacy as a future Hall of Famer and one of the pound for pound greats. He's had a light year and a half, taking on Charlo, then Munguia, then, wrapping it up in September against the Puerto Rican brother, the man with the plan, the defensive mastermind, as he's been showing on Twitter and X, I should say, lately. He's had light touch year and a half. He's probably going to have a light touch for 2 years once he gets here in May 2025. Leaving off for Berlanga for his last fight in September and heading down to May, getting light touch, and then, a perceived mismatch in, September. 2026 and Riyadh season's got to be healthy, and it's got to be strong, and it's got to lock in that Canelo is the man and not just making names for no reason in fights that don't matter. Either way, we talked too long on this. Welcome to Riyadh season. Welcome to Death Row. Thank you to Turkey Al Sheikh for finally locking this in and getting it done and showing you are a big dog in boxing and you're invested in boxing. Let us know what you think. Hit that comment section. Like, as always, it's free. And subscribe, man. We appreciate all the love. Let's keep growing. Let's keep going. And for the sport of boxing, we like where we're at. Let's keep thriving. It's your boy Caswell with the Silent Day podcast, man. Until the next time, peace.